22, go ahead.
Step into the lady at 46 South Road. 46 South Road.
The Matrix is a system, Neo. That system is our enemy. When you're inside, you look around, what do you see? Businessmen, teachers, lawyers, carpenters, the very minds of the people we are trying to save. But until we do, these people are still a part of that system, and that makes them our enemy. You have to understand, most of these people are not ready to be unplugged. And many of them are so inert, so hopelessly dependent on the system, that they will fight to protect it.
Peace and love to all the queen goddesses, to all the beautiful, lovely star seeds, to all my fellow king gods that see the God in me. I see you. I love you. Before I go any further, I would like to send nothing but positive love and healing light and energy to all of my brothers and sisters across the globe. In particular, my brothers and sisters in Libya dealing with this Arab slave trade, organ harvesting, and this sex trafficking that the Bush administration, the Clinton administration, and the Obama administration has set up and put into place. Now, I want to speak to all Americans, and I want to give you this warning. Unplug, or you're going to receive the same fate as your government. And it's right in front of you. You can look in California, how you have fires starting like that with the temperatures that you have. It's 68 degrees out there. How do you have fires like that starting? Crazy fire that's burning down. And look at where they're burning at. You're not looking at the message that my Sky family is sending to you in Beverly Hills, in Bel Air. All of them getting burnt down to crisp ashes. You're not looking, you're not paying attention to that message. My Sky family literally has to come down here, climb up off their spaceship, and open up the palm of their hand and slap you across your face. Do they literally have to do that? You are so used to be someone telling you and giving you instructions what to do that you cannot become a free thinker and lead and walk in a righteous path. I want to talk about President Obama, who is not black, by the way. We never had a black president. The black woman does not give birth to animal blood, period. You can check any of my videos. You can check science, check your blood type. This is what they kept us away from. And it's not racist. It's not racist, but we have to be real here. I want to talk about the last 3 to 4 years of his presidential term. Barack Obama secretly signed so many legal documents into place that all you need is 2 signatures to pull martial law. You need his signature, which is the president, and you need the head DA, district attorney, or whatever in their signature. And then it's a done deal. The whole time that he was giving you lovely speeches, that he was giving us lovely speeches with that satanic language, speaking so properly, fake tears crying on TV. He was signing drone strikes to blow up hospital with children in it. This is what he was doing in the name of terrorists. In the name of terrorists. America is Europeans' bitch. Excuse my French. That's all it is. It's your bitch. That's all. It's the royal family bitch. You got the church, city, and state. You got the churches in the Vatican. The city is Britain and England. And then you got the state, which is the United States. That's their muscle. And if you look at the military action that has been being taken place across the globe, in particular when Bush was in office and Obama was in office, everywhere they went at, it's caused destruction. What did they put in there second after that? The UN. The United Nations is supposed to be for peace. Supposed to be for peace. They're not for peace. They have been building up everywhere the United States has went to. Iraq, Afghanistan, Libya, anywhere that they have went to and caused death and destruction. And then they put the UN there. The UN didn't do anything better. Only thing they did was build up a military basis. That's all they did was build up military bases. And why did they doing that? I'm gonna bring you to Snowden now. Snowden, when he hacked all Hillary Clinton emails, he didn't go to Europe. He went right to Russia. Remind you, he went through those emails. They had Russia believing, they had Putin believing that everything was on board. Now remember something. You can research this for yourself. They had UN soldiers and Russian soldiers on United States soil training. Training for what? They was training for combat. Training for what? In 2005. Now, I'm gonna bring you all the way up now to 2014 or 2015 when police officers were killing black men. They were killing black people. They were beating up black women, and this was being recorded on films, and they were playing this constantly on CNN, Facebook, YouTube. They was playing all this shit on their channels. But the moment you start speaking about science and how white people are born with tails and that there's only one race on this planet, they want to block your channel or call you racist. They even showed a video after the police officer killed the black man in the car next to his woman with the baby in the back seat, and he had a license to carry. Facebook allowed a video to be played of a correctional officer raping a 14-year-old black woman, black female, little girl. And guess what? That created some rage in black men and black people, but it didn't create the rage that they needed to pull martial law. Barack Obama signed so much stuff in law. They just need a president's signature and a head district DA, whatever. I don't even know that matrix shit. They just need his signature. Now they wanted to paint. Now I want you to think about this. They wanted to paint Hillary Clinton so bad and Donald Trump so bad that a lot of Americans did not know who are in a sleep and slumber wanted to elect Barack Obama for a third term. In order for you to pull martial law, your president has to do 3 terms. Barack Obama has been out of office and Trump has been in office. He the only fucking president that didn't go on vacation and nothing. He lives in Washington, D.C. and still doing shit behind the scenes. So what do you really think Barack Obama has your best interest at hand? Look at what happened when they were killing us and doing all that shit to us. The moment that a black man took a gun and started shooting back at police officers, what he said, "This is ridiculous. You need to get a hold of yourselves." This is what your president said. That's supposed to be black, but he's not black because we don't understand science because that was what they needed to keep us in the dark from, so we don't understand and know our fucking greatness. That's it. This entity has created a race of people to keep the God of humanity and her star seeds in the dark, but now it's coming to an end. We have 164 codons in our DNA that's extraterrestrial. You can search this up for yourself, my people. Now, back to Barack Obama and the UN and Russia being on our soil, right? You cannot pull martial law using your own military to pull martial law on their own family members. Everyone that's in the Navy, the fucking Marines, the Army, all of them have family members. They're American. So how can you use the military action on your own people to take guns away from them? You heard what Trump said when he was in office. She wanted to take away your guns because she was going to pull martial law. Hillary Clinton was going to pull martial law. They had it all signed up, set up to do so. So just think about this. Think about when our American soldiers went into Iraq, Afghanistan. How much love and respect did we show them when our commanders gave us an order to go into their houses in the name of terrorists? In the name of terrorists. When we and you don't even know half of the shit that was being done to these people over there. We didn't look at them as American. We didn't look at them as human beings. We looked at them as we doing a job and we fighting terrorists. And because we couldn't understand their language and their custom, we looked at them as foreign. So we had to do our job. So what you think the UN and Russian soldiers was going to do when it came down to pull martial law? They was going to do their job. But Putin backed out of that shit. When Snowden got there and he gave them emails and he read that shit, he said they was setting me up the whole time. He kicked Rothschild cousin or whatever, George Soros, he kicked his ass out of Russia. He said, if you come back, I'm locking you up. And he kicked him out of Russia. And then they started deeming Russia so bad in 2014, 15, 2016. They deemed Russia the worst in the world because he backed out. Listen, Putin sent his right-hand man, a Russian ambassador, to Turkey after they built relationships with Turkey, right? The secret agent that was behind them that shot the Russian ambassador up on TV wasn't even Arab. And he was screaming Allahu Akbar at the end. Mind control. They done destroyed that man's mind, put something in his mind, and they said a code name so he can start shooting him on TV. to get a rouse out of Russia. And what did Russia do? Played it cool. And then what the United States do right after that? Oh, Russia got terrorists. How did they got terrorists? Or they hacked their election. Hold on. You had Russian people. First of all, American brought Russian people here, set them up in mansions and condominiums, and they were sitting on our soil for years. When Putin got that information from Snowden and started backing out, like, I ain't doing for that shit. You understand? No. Y'all setting me up for these entities. Nah. Because guess what? These entities didn't even have Russia in the plans. Everybody was going to be underneath their thumb. Everybody was going to be just like America underneath their thumb. But Putin said, wait a minute. This is what's in the emails? See, Hillary Clinton got stupid. She got lazy. She got in her ego. She got cocky. So when Putin backed out of that shit, they killed the Russian ambassador. They shipped all of they kicked all these people out of America. They kicked all these Russian people out of America. Never has been done before in history. And claimed them to hack their election and don't have no proof of it. Sent them out of, and then what Putin say? Putin said, I'm not kicking none of you the American people that he had over in Russia. He said, I'm not kicking y'all out. And y'all more than welcome to stay if y'all want to. As long as y'all don't do no bullshit, y'all more than welcome to stay. This is how mad this entity was and how mad Barack Obama was. That they couldn't do what they wanted to do. But look at what they doing now. Creating so much violence and so much tension in these cities. Now, they in Chicago, they calling to put the UN in there. What you think gonna happen when the UN soldiers go into Chicago? My people are in Chicago. What you think they gonna go in there and do? They not going in there for rich suburb people. They going in there to police us again. Even more violently. So they can get another reaction out of us. Because they are in their last days. They are in their last times.
This is Dabu7. We have a lot of people up in arms in Chicago about the talk of bringing the UN into Chicago. They should be upset. Because this is going against everything we as a country stand for. We have our own people. We have our own military, our own police. And yes, some cities like Chicago have a knack for violence. So do others around the globe. Okay? But instead of the commissioner looking at the root problem, saying, how are these guys getting fully automatic weapons? Who are the guys coming in dark SUVs dropping off crates full of fully automatic weapons in the middle of the hood? Who does that? Who could do that? Alphabet gangs that no one wants to blame? That's right, that no one ever wants to blame. Same ones that assassinate all the political leaders, any real leader that ever rises up. They want to blackmail them, kill them, all that stuff. Yeah, those guys, yeah, they're the ones that could do it. But the commissioner isn't calling them out because he's scared to death. He won't do it. He won't call out the real corruption. So what is he doing? He's going to play into it, and he's going to tell the whole world, we cannot solve the violence problem in Chicago. So since we can't do it, we're bringing in the UN.
Wake up, my people. Wake up. They can bring the UN soldiers in here. I believe they also is going to collapse the money. And so there's going to be a combination of them bringing UN soldiers in and collapsing the money. The food drought has already started across the globe because our Scott family is shutting that shit down. Be prepared for what's ahead. But be ready. Have no fear. My brothers and sisters, all other races in America, you better repent to the black woman. Turn to the black woman and repent to her. Because this here is coming to an end. I don't care how much your government sprays the sky. I don't care how much devastation they want to put on TV in front of you. The big picture is being shown in the sky every day. You see the sky when the sun is rising, and you see the sky when the sun is setting. You have to make that choice at this particular time and moment. Are you going to carry out this devil's act? Or are you going to repent to the black woman and black man? Are you going to repent to your queen and turn back to the God of humanity and place her back where she needs to be at and love her and honor her like she's supposed to be? or you're going to walk hand in hand with the beast. That's all it is. Peace and love to all the queen goddesses, to all the beautiful, lovely star seeds, to all my fellow king gods who see the God in me. I see y'all. I love you. I apologize that I haven't got out on a video, but you know, my energy has been so strong and people have been coming into my life. Mother Universe has definitely blessed me with a like-minded people, like-minded person, strength. So peace and love to all the queen goddesses, to all the beautiful, lovely star seeds, and to all my fellow king gods. I see y'all. You know, I love you.